If you think you're not ready for the new homeschool year to start, this video is for you, and you are not alone. I was just talking with some moms last week who were talking about the stress of needing to take those first day of school pictures or even have their curriculum purchased by now, which they don't. And that's a little bit less prepared than I like to be, but I can't really say much because I just filmed an unboxing and one of my curriculum items is in there. So if you want to see that unboxing, check it out on our Instagram page. But this video today is unedited because I don't have time to edit it, but I want to get it out for you guys because I want to encourage you that you are not alone. A lot of homeschool moms that have been doing this for a long time, we don't always feel prepared. We don't always have the precious first morning back to school experiences. We don't all dress up or decorate our rooms or those things are nice. And if you have the capacity for that right now, do it. More power to you. But sometimes we don't have the capacity for that. Sometimes our houses aren't ready for that. Let me show you around, but I've got more thoughts too that I really think will encourage you because that's why I'm here. I just want to encourage you, homeschool mama, that you are not alone, that everyone's homeschool looks different. My homeschool right now looks like a construction zone. This is what we've been doing this summer. So a little behind the scenes on my life. You might have noticed that I haven't been filming in my typical homeschool space, and that's because I don't have my typical homeschool space. We are adding on a dining room to our house because we didn't have a dining room before for the last 8 years that we've lived here. We've lived in a very old house, and this year we are finally being able to do these additions and things. This is my kitchen. This is how my kitchen has looked for the last couple of weeks. Life is different, and you know what? That's okay because your kids learn through these experiences too. They watch how you handle them. My kids got to learn about foundations of a house and construction zones and all kinds of good things for kids to learn about. The sound is so much better in here. Sorry about the sound, but this is my real life, you guys. This is my homeschool desk. And actually, your desks might look like this too. A lot of homeschool moms' desks actually look very similar to this. Everything piled up in one spot. But you probably don't have a refrigerator in your homeschool room or your entire living room in your homeschool room. I do right now. I don't feel ready for school to start. In the next couple of days, you are going to see, or coming up videos, my videos about curriculums that we plan on doing coming up. And that's legit. Those are curriculums we plan on doing, but not necessarily right away or when I wanted to, because I don't know where some of those curriculums even are currently. And I don't have a TV in my house, so we won't be doing our Spanish curriculum that's online for the whole family from our family subjects because I would like to wait until we have a TV again to do that. So I just have to go with the flow. By the way, having a Keurig in the schoolroom, not the worst idea. But we have just been managing. We've been using our reverse scheduling to just chart the things that we've been doing and that we've been learning about. I told you guys before that we are year-round homeschoolers, so we just finished up one subject of Mount Rushmore, South Dakota, caves, bunch of really cool things like that. And I was hoping that next week, the day after Labor Day, just like the regular school start up, that we would be starting our next project by then. But it's going to look a little different. We can still learn. Our kids are still going to learn life skills and all kinds of things, but it's just going to be different than how I wanted it to. And that's okay. This is a season of life. We all go through seasons of lives. Last year, I had to get online curriculum for my kids because I was going through a season of life where I couldn't be as available, and I needed to find a different way for them to learn some subjects. And so we use teaching textbooks and reading aids, and we're keeping on with reading aids, but we've given up teaching textbooks because we can go back to some other things that we do enjoy. Sorry about the cicadas. They're super loud. One thing I'm super thankful for is my porch. This is where we have been doing all of our schoolwork It's an amazing porch. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. And so this morning we pulled out some games that a friend let me borrow because she heard that I couldn't find all my stuff. You guys, I just earlier this week put out a loop schedule video and wanted to show you some of the things we were going to be using. Like these awesome famous painting cards from Usborne and story dice. Oh, these flies. Oh my goodness. Story dice, right? Because that goes with our theme for this fall and what I want to be teaching our kids. But I can't even find them to be able to show you. You've probably heard about them before anyway. So this morning though, we used Snap It Up from a friend and it was really good. It was our spelling for the day. It was fun. It was something different to try. We also have Number Crunch that we're gonna play later together. I have no idea about this game, but I am thankful for it. We'll be utilizing the library. We'll probably be doing school at the library and we'll be switching it up. I have a video about switching it up and doing school at the coffee shop even because you just go with it, mama. And your kids, look, remember, we are focused on the purpose and our goals, and those aren't standardized tests or what their grades are. We care about their character. We care about their spiritual development. So we still read the Bible as a family. We work on having good, content and thankful hearts during all of this situation. These are the things that I want my kids to be growing in. And yeah, and we use reverse scheduling and just chart the things that we are learning about. We do what we can and continue on. You know what that's like. And I just want to encourage you that if you're not getting those back to school pictures done, which you don't have to do, you have pictures of your kids all throughout the year. You have pictures to compare them of the year before. That doesn't have to be a back to school picture. You don't have to set up everything perfectly. One thing I like about year-round homeschooling is that we are teaching an atmosphere of just learning throughout life, right? And not that there's a stopping and a starting point to learning, that learning happens all the time. So we remember that. We remember our goals and our purposes, and we just do what we can. And you are showing your kids that they are the most important thing to you. Work on that relationship, and eventually things will fall into place. It's also recommended, hey, I like this one too. We all focus on that first day of school, but a lot of experienced homeschool moms talk about the need to, this flies, oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, they talk about the need of not jumping into all of the curriculum at one time, but slowly working your way back in. So if you only have one curriculum with you and you're waiting for others to show up, it's okay. Work on that one curriculum and then add the other ones in. Build up to the school year, or start being year-round homeschoolers. Start a little bit later and just know that it's okay if you go into the next year and longer than other schools. You're gonna be just fine. I'm gonna be just fine. This is a message to me just as much as it is a message to you. I am continually reminding myself that the things that matter, we've got. And the things that don't, we'll take care of, and it's all good. All right, here is my video on reverse planning. Make sure to subscribe, and pretty soon I will have out videos about the curriculums that we plan to use. See you guys later. Bye.